Hey, what's up, everybody, and welcome back to another reaction from NIKKE, another Cosmograph song. Apparently, this one is part of a group of songs, an OST section called REDASH. This is Daybreak. I don't know if I will get to every single song in this collection. I just heard that this specific one goes pretty hard, so I figured I might as well give it a shot. So not much else to say. I know it's Cosmograph, and I know it's probably going to be fire, so let's go. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. It's Cosmograph. It's got to be either like rock metal or electronic. Whew. This is heavy. Okay. This is reminding me of a lot of like late 2000s like alt rock bands and new metal, you know? It's kind of got that flavor to it. I'm like specifically listening to the drums here and noticing that they're mixed pretty standard. Woo. Oh, we're getting some of that electronic in here now. Woo, breakbeat. I love it when Cosmo just puts all of his Cosmosi into it. I really don't like that word. I don't. I never want to see that in the comments. Do not repeat that ever. I do love this though. Him blending his two best genres together. This electronic new metal edge. That's a Cosmograph track. Sometimes it's one or the other. I love it when he allows himself to do both. Ooh. I love that extra texture in there. The delayed hit on that. It's just a slight delay. It's just like a quarter of a rhythm off. I don't know if it's just me, but the clean vocals on this, the singer kind of sounds a little bit like Mark Hoppus of Blink-182. Just kind of has a similar flair to his voice. But his rough is a lot more aggressive than Mark could ever do, of course. This synth is so like early 2010s. This is such a Fox Stevenson kind of synth. Bringing back that breakbeat. I love that. Got one more reprise. Ooh. Got a breakdown. All right. Hi. So Cosmograph and Varien, I suppose that's the other person helping out. So that maybe that they were the ones that did the new metal section of that. I think the only part about that song that kind of threw me off really was during that breakdown at the very end. I'm a huge fan of breaking things down to halftime, and breakdowns can be done in a numerous amount of ways. It did kind of throw me off that there was still like an 8 rhythm for the drums during a breakdown. Usually those go a lot slower and it's just 1, 2, while all the rest is still going that same rhythm, because you get these this chug on the guitar and it's labored, it's slow, it's supposed to just have a lot of impact, and that does. But having the drums add more rhythm than the guitar is adding kind of makes it feel a little bit janky, but it's not necessarily bad. It's just different because I'm so used to hearing the normal one. So I think it's actually kind of nice that they didn't just do the standard breakdown, having a little bit of variety in there. You don't always want to do exactly what the game plan says, mix it up a bit, try things out. I think it was well done nonetheless. It was just kind of a bit of a shock, I suppose, more than it was a bad thing by any means. And after looking into Varien's other work that he's done on its own, I can almost guarantee that he's the one that touched on the new metal section of this. I'm calling it new metal. I don't know if that's exactly accurate. There's a lot of subgenres of metal and rock, and I'm never going to be able to get every single guess correct, but that's the energy I was getting. At the beginning, I was almost feeling a little bit of like a Rage Against the Machine energy, and then I had a little bit of like a Linkin Park edge to it, and I was like, I don't know exactly where this is landing, but all of this just goes to prove to me that I want to hear more of Cosmograph and Varien doing stuff together, because that blend is so sick. Having all of that metal and then the structure of it being transitioned straight into those electronic parts and playing around with that more with the breakbeat and the synth. You know how I feel about the electronic stuff that Cosmograph does, and I've heard Cosmo do things with the rock metal edges before. I don't remember if those were works that he did with other people or if it was just all him, but either way, I've heard him play around with that before, and this is definitely like a step up from that, because the last time was good, but this was like the evolution, the improvement was completely palpable, and I could just see the amount of effort and learning that's happened since the last one. But I can most definitely see that song being one hell of a boss theme, so I'm sure that's what it was used for. I can't imagine it being used for anything else with an energy like that. Beautiful though, all around. Great job, the entire team, all the musicians that had a part in it, both composing it and playing, the singer, all of you. Fantastic work on this one, and I can't wait to see more, and I hope that Cosmograph and Varien do more work together, because that was sick. But that's pretty much it. If you liked this video and you want to see more, leave a comment down below of what songs I should get to next. I, of course, know that REDASH as a whole has many more songs, but like I said, I'm not sure how fast I'll get to them. This month I'm remodeling all of this behind me, will be completely redone, so I'm going to have a lot of space between videos this month. But if you want to support me and stick around either way and see videos in the future, you know how to do all that, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye!